Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and this right here is money. And a lot of us, all of us, need money in some way. But they make it seem like basically the only way to make money is to go to college, spend 4 years there, graduate with like 30K in student loan debt, and then run the risk that basically your career is either obsolete or you might not even use the degree that you actually graduated with. However, if you say, I want to do a trade job or an apprenticeship, people look at you like you're stupid. However, that's not true. Why? The average garbage man in New York makes around $50,000, okay? However, the highest point's around like 70K. And it only takes you 1 year to graduate as a garbage collector in a way, okay? That's the whole point here. But if I go to college and get a 4-year degree, hopefully in New York, the average person makes around $68,000. But a lot of people don't make any money whatsoever from their actual degree. Keep that in mind. So if I can be a garbage collector and make 70K every single year, multiplied by 4, or a degree, a bachelor's degree, in reality, I would have 280K, while you would have around 30K in student loan debt, and you might not even use your degree. My point is this, okay guys, college is not the only way to go. And trade jobs are not stupid, so do not believe the hype. So this video right here, I'll give you the top 5, but most importantly though, okay, I'm also going to give you videos and links to see exactly what the day-to-day job actually looks like from someone that actually does the job. No one in high school told me, hi Tommy, here's what an accountant does. Here's what this person, no, nobody cares, okay? Just pick this, pick that. No, this we know exactly what it's like to do that entire trade job right there. And by the way, these trade jobs I'll give you, guess what? They pay you money while you're learning to actually do them. So you get paid to learn, and that to me is awesome, okay? Now, if you're just new here, I post videos every single day, so make sure to also subscribe and hit the bell to stay notified, and top out also destroying the like button. Also, guys, keep in mind, all these jobs make over 40K a year, and they're also all jobs that are gonna continue to grow and grow and grow. So it's not like, hey, this job's gonna be obsolete tomorrow. The answer is no. These jobs are gonna be here for a very, very long time. Now, the very first job is going to be a machinist to actually make tools, or for example, be a die maker. Now, you probably never heard about this because basically, I never heard about it either, but the answer is basically, these people are in charge of making tools, like craftsmanship, okay? So you ever heard, for example, like the pistons that go, for example, into an engine, they make those. You ever heard, for example, like how a doctor puts like screws in your body when you break a bone? Well, they make those, okay? You ever heard about the plastic molds they actually make to make whatever they actually want to create? The answer is they make those also. These people are in charge of making all of those things. Again, I have a video down below exactly what it takes to become one of these people and what day-to-day job actually is like, okay? However though, how much money will I make here? Well, the first thing is basically, it takes around 3 to 5 years to actually become one. But again, you will get paid while you're learning. And you'll get paid an average around $42,000 to around $70,000 every single year. And by the way, the average apprenticeship is gonna pay you around 50% of that salary to 40%. So basically, if you can make $50,000 a year, multiplied by 50%, you'll be making around like 25K every single year while you're learning to become a real machinist, okay? So in 4 years, well, you already made, for example, 100K. Okay, that's the cool thing. When you're done, well, now you're making $48,000 or $50,000 up to 70K. Okay, it all depends on what area and where you actually live. Okay, that's very important also. But remember, okay, don't say I'll do it in New York, pays more money, because basically New York also has more taxes and higher cost of living. So run the numbers the correct way. Now, number 2, guys, is going to be something I would never do. Okay, I'm being honest here. It's actually called an iron worker, okay? Why, Tommy? Because basically, you ever seen, for example, in bridges, where people are actually working there and they're like on this little thing here that is holding on to them so they don't fall down, and they're basically soldering things together, like making sure the metal is bonded correctly. Or for example, in a skyscraper or a building where they're like hanging from up there and like, oh, okay, I've got to make sure this is actually working here. Well, those people get paid a lot of money, okay? However, I am not willing to do that because I'm basically super, super scared of heights. But if you're not though, you get a 4-year apprenticeship earning around 25 to 30K every single year. And once you graduate, well, actually become, for example, an actual iron worker, you will get paid somewhere around 60,000 to 100K to actually do this job. So basically, you can earn a lot of money. And by the way, is not just for men, but also for women. I have a video linked down below on what it's like to go through the whole process and what the day-to-day job actually is like. By the way, guys, if it sounds like you're interested in it, the answer is watch that video. It's not my video. I don't get paid for you watching it, but it's going to make sense of it. And you'll see like, hey, here's what it's like to work this job. That way, you know, hey, this is something I want to do, or maybe I don't want to do it, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, number 3, Tommy, what is it? And by the way, this one right here, I don't mind doing because basically it's on the ground, okay? But this is actually an aircraft mechanic. Now, these people, for example, when you're flying Delta or American Airline or any airline out there, or not just airline, by the way, but also, for example, military stuff also, but these people are in charge of making sure that aircrafts, planes, are actually up to date, meaning they're actually safe to actually fly. If it's not, they can go inside of it and fix the whole thing. Now, it only takes around 18 months to become an aircraft mechanic. However, though, you will be in school from Monday to Friday for around 6 hours every single day. Keep in mind, it's like being a full-time student, but you graduate in those 18 months. And the big thing is basically, guys, you will make anywhere from $30,000 all the way up to $130K. Why, Tommy? Why this big gap here? Because basically, when you first start, you have no experience. As you develop more experience, guess what? You get paid more and more and more money. The thing about trade job is basically, guys, you get paid for your skills, not for how fancy you look, or for example, what school you went to. It's all about actual skills. I like that a lot, you know, because basically, if I'm a really good accountant, but this guy's been here longer than me, but doesn't have my skills, I get paid less than him. But if I have very, very good skills, guess what? I'm gonna get paid a very good wage because basically I know how to do my job the correct way. Now, number 4, guys, is going to be an electrician. We all know what they do. Would I do this? The answer is probably not, okay? I don't like the idea of getting zapped, okay? I just don't like that idea. However, these people, it's around like 4 years of training. However, though, you will get paid money to actually learn. How much money, Tommy? Well, the average electrician makes around $70,000 a year. So you get paid half of that. By the way, usually you get paid either half to 40% of whatever the going salary actually is. So half of that would be somewhere around $35,000 to go out there and learn how to be an electrician and work on the actual job, being an apprentice and then being a journeyman and then finally getting your certificate in electrician, okay? That's the whole idea. So basically, you get to make a lot of money. Down below, again, I have a video for all of these right here on what it's like to be an electrician day to day, what they actually do, when they take their breaks, and all of that information is down below. The good thing about trade jobs is basically you get to make money while you actually learn. And the ones where you don't make money, you still graduate very quickly. You don't need a fancy degree or any experience because basically they're going to tell you everything. Will teach you everything that you actually need to learn. Number 5, and the last one, is by far the highest paying one right here, guys. And it's actually an elevator installer, or basically you work in maintenance with an elevator. Now, as you guys know, population increases, we need more buildings, we need, you know, like airports, all that stuff. There's going to be an elevator everywhere, okay? However, it's not just elevator, but for example, also the little stairs, also the little walker, and also, for example, you ever been, for example, like, it's not skydiving, it's skiing, right? And when you're skiing, and you gotta go up the hill in like one of those little like cart things that push you all the way up. Well, you work on all those things, okay? So it's basically you work on everything, meaning you can make anywhere from an average of $58K all the way up to $130,000. Again, it is a lot of money. Usually, you either work in installing elevators or, for example, maintaining elevators. And this job is always going to be in demand until people can like levitate and just like have a jetpack and stuff like that. But for right now, this job is going to be in demand. And again, I have a video down below on a day-to-day basis and how everything actually works, okay, guys? But overall, my advice is this, okay? Once you find out exactly which one you actually want to do based on what you like, what you're good at, what's gonna make you money also, the answer is try to find a good trade school or a good apprenticeship program where basically it's not going to cost you any crazy amount of money. Trying to go, for example, to a fancy school is not going to get you paying more money usually, okay? That's the whole idea. So don't try to complicate things that much. And by the way, if you want even more ideas, I'll link down below another video with even more trade jobs you can potentially do, okay? And by the way, construction, that's always a good one. And also, for example, even some medical fields where you only need like 2 years of actually like an associate's degree, that's not that bad either, okay? So also consider that also, okay, guys? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. But by the way, comment down below and let me know exactly, out of these 5, actually 6, which one would you do the most, okay? For me, it'll probably be the garbage collector or the electrician, or for example, the aircraft mechanic. But anything with heights and like tools and my fingers, like I just don't like those things whatsoever, okay? But those ones right there are pretty solid, okay? And by the way, erase the ego thing of the media. Oh, only these people work at these jobs, blah, blah, blah. These people can make a lot of money. You can invest a lot of money and potentially buy your financial freedom a lot faster than everyone else, okay? So ignore all the hype out there about college, graduating with debt, and all that other stuff, okay, guys? As always, guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and on top of that, also, destroy the like button, and I will say it twice just to make sure you actually like the video, okay? On top of that, also, if you want to call me and talk to me one-on-one, well, join me on my 3rd channel called the TommyBryson channel, where I post there every single day. Also, link down below, you can actually call me one-on-one on that channel over there. If you want to DM me, well, DM me here at TommyBryson on Instagram. And lastly, if you want to watch another video, here's another video right here on more jobs. Click my face right here. See you guys tomorrow, and as always, peace.